Hi everyone, my name's Mia and welcome to my new YouTube channel. I've literally filmed this intro so many times to the point where I'm literally going to give up any second now. But yeah, I don't really know what to say without sounding really cringe. Like, I feel like a first video is like the most awkward one to film. But yeah, welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm very excited for this new journey. I literally grew up watching YouTube, so I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel of my own. So I just thought now was the perfect time because I just got a brand new camera. So my first video, as you can tell, is a get ready with me, and it's just going to be like a very natural everyday makeup look. This is obviously the look that we've come out with. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. That would be great if you could do that. But yeah, I'm not going to waste any more of your time because I'm starting to cringe myself out a little bit. But yeah, enjoy the video. Okay, so I've got my little headband thing on. So, by the way, this took me so long to set up this camera because I've got like a tripod and stuff, so it's a bit of a nightmare, but it's fine. I think we've got it. And if you see me like looking up here a lot, it's just I'm looking to see if I'm like in focus and stuff. Okay, so first we're gonna start with the Glow Recipe. So if you can see that, there we go. The Glow Recipe toner. So I'm just gonna apply this all over the face. I feel like a proper beauty guru. I only get the smaller one because like it's cheaper and it actually takes me a while to go through it. Like, even though I use it every time I do my makeup, like I don't go through loads of it. Like, there's still like loads left. So okay, next we're gonna use the CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion. That looks like this, and this has got SPF 50 in it, so it's something you should be putting on your face every day, but it's, you know, I always forget because, well, I usually use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. However, I ran out and I don't really want to buy another one because it's really expensive. So I'm just trying to use up this moisturizer, and because it has SPF in it, it's really good for you because you should be wearing SPF every single day. It's always important to put it down the neck as well. So now my face is nice and moisturized. I don't put like loads of products on my face before I start my makeup because I just don't think there's any point, and like my face doesn't need it. Now we're actually going to move on to the makeup. So the first thing I use is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is in the shade number 4 medium. So, oh, I'm not in focus. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna like put this all over my face basically. I don't tend to wear foundation that much just because if I'm not going anywhere like fancy, then I'm not gonna put foundation on. I just put this on instead because it's a lot lighter coverage. Again, this is something that I like take a while to go through. Like, I don't have to buy one of these very often. It actually lasts really long, which is good. Again, I put some down my neck as well because it's important. You don't want to miss your neck, especially if your neck is like a different colour to your face, do you know what I mean? So now I'm going to use this brush to blend in the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is the Dewy Foundation brush, number D04. Don't know if that's any help for anyone. I'm just gonna blend this in. Yeah, so let me know what you guys want to see from me because obviously I'm really new to this and I obviously want to make a lot of videos. But I thought a get ready with me was like the perfect first video, do you know what I mean? Because it's like, you can't really go wrong with a get ready with me. I mean, I feel like it's going to be mainly vlogs, but you never know. You never know. I tend to get a foundation or, you know, the e.l.f. stuff. I tend to get that white a little bit darker than my actual skin tone, just because I like looking really tanned. That's just always been my thing. I don't like looking pale. Like, I can't have like a pale foundation. Like, I just can't. I always get one that's a shade or two darker than my actual skin colour. But I think I like suit it anyway, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't suit being pale. I think I've come to that conclusion. I only like being tanned. Okay, that's now all blended in and it's looking nice. So next we're gonna move on to concealer. I'm gonna be using this NARS concealer. I think it's just called like the creamy concealer, I'm not sure. This is in the shade medium 2 ginger, and you'll notice this is like absolutely tiny, and that is because I got a like mini size, because basically the concealer that I was using was the Urban Decay Naked Concealer, and they've actually discontinued that, which is really sad, and I was using that for years. Like, it was probably my first ever concealer, so I've been very loyal to that. So now it's discontinued, I've had to find a new concealer. So I heard everyone was like raving about the NARS one, so I just thought, oh, I'll give it a go. And luckily they sell a mini version, so I thought, well, I'll buy the mini version because obviously it's going to be cheaper and I don't want to spend loads of money and I don't end up liking the concealer, do you know what I mean? And I do like it. I definitely got the right colour, which is good. I mean, I probably could have gone maybe a shade lighter because this is pretty much like the same colour as my skin. But yeah, I usually just, you can't even tell I've got concealer on. Oh, you can a little bit. So I usually put it on my chin, my under eyes, my nose, my forehead, and then like on the sides of my cheeks by here. So the brush I'm going to use is the Fluffy Blender brush in B06. I don't even know if it's a concealer brush, but I'm just going to use it anyway because it works for me. Also, I'm really sorry if I keep looking up here. It's like, because I can see myself up here, so I want to make sure I'm like in focus and you can like see me and stuff. I also have a spot on my forehead by here. You probably can't, oh, you can see it, but there. And it's like an under the skin spot, and it's been there for like years and I can't get rid of it. I don't know what it is, but it won't go away, and I would quite like it to go away, to be honest, but I just don't think it is going to go away. But like, when I was younger, like, I never had that spot, so I don't know where it's come from. Like, it's not as if I was born with it, do you know what I mean? Like, I actually don't know where it's come from. Just making sure that's all blended in. Okay, now we're going to move on to contour. The contour that I use is the Rare Beauty contour, and this is in the shade Always Sunny. It's the bronzer stick, so it looks like this. And I'm obsessed with this, not gonna lie. I'm literally obsessed with this. Like, if you're looking for a new contour, like, definitely get this one. It's so good. It's so creamy. I just put it like on my like top of my cheekbones. I do a little bit on the bridge, side of my nose, wherever that's called, and then I do a big stripe along my forehead. And this stuff blends so well. Like, I'm literally obsessed with it. Like, I really would recommend it. I don't know how much it is, but I don't think it's like that expensive. But if you're looking for a really good contour, I would definitely recommend it. And I'm still on my first one, and I don't know when I got this, but I got it ages ago, and I'm still using it. So I'm gonna use a Real Techniques beauty blender. This is a brand new one, because my beauty blenders tend to get very dirty, and I can't seem to clean them. Like, I don't know what that's about, but I can't clean my beauty blenders. Like, I've really tried to, and I've tried all the like different methods to get rid of all the dirt and stuff and to make them like brand new again, but it just doesn't work. So maybe I'm doing something wrong, but who knows? Who knows? And like I said, I like being nice and tanned, so this is like the perfect colour for me. Because it's not like too dark to the point where it's like, you can tell I've got like fake tan on or something. Like it's actually like quite natural. So I've blended that, and then I always leave my nose separately because I use a separate brush. So I'm going to use this brush, and this is the flat fluffy shader brush in A28, and I'm literally just gonna blend that down my nose. And I'm not too bothered about having like a snatched nose, but it's just something I like to do all the time. Just gives a little bit of definition, because I've got quite a small nose anyway, so I'm not like too bothered, but you can just see like kind of definition. So the next thing I'm gonna do is blush, using the Rare Beauty blush. This is in the shade Happy. I'm actually running a little bit low on this, but I tend to put my blush quite high up onto my cheeks, so I put it like up here. And again, I'm obsessed with this. This is such a good blush. I love it. It lasts so long as well, and you don't even need to put like that much on. I'm sure you've heard other people say like you don't even need to put that much on of this blush. I'm just obsessed with blush, so I do put a little bit more on. Just like that. And the brush that I'm going to use is this one, and this is the dense foundation brush. So this is like not meant for blush, but because it's dense I like to use it for cream blush because it blends better. This is the B21 brush. I'm just gonna blend that in. I never used to be a cream products kind of gal. I would always use powders only, but I just love the way cream products look on my face. Like it just looks, I feel like it looks more put together and like, dare I say, more like professional. So I like to, I've definitely been loving cream products, but I still put powders over top of my cream products because it looks a bit better, like sets it all in place, you know. Okay, done with the blush. So now I'm looking quite creamy. So now we're gonna add a little bit of powder. So the next product I'm going to use is the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. This is like the holy grail. It's like literally the best bronzer ever. I'm pretty sure everyone and their mum has this bronzer. I'm going to use this brush, which is like a very fluffy brush. This is just called the powder brush, number A04. As you can see, I've used quite a lot of this. I'm just going to dab it on my forehead. Yeah, so next I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury powder blush. This is in the shade Cheek to Chic, or is that, no sorry, it's not Cheek to Chic, that's the name of the blush. The name of the shade is Love is the Drug, and it looks like this. Oh, you can see my camera. Looks like this, very pretty. So I'm going to use, that's the wrong brush, I'm going to use this slanted brush. This is the all-in-one cheek, so I'm actually using the brush for its purpose. This is the A05, and I'm just going to basically reapply it where the cream blush is. I feel like this is where my makeup starts to come together, is when I put the powder blush on. I do put a lot on because I love blush, but yeah. Oh my god, it looks really crazy on camera, what the hell? It does not look like that in person, I promise. I literally look like a clown on the camera, but I promise I'm not a clown. So next is powder, which is one of my favourite steps. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. I don't know what colour this is. I think it's medium. I want to say medium. I got a refill because this is the other one. I used like literally all of it, so I got a refill, and it's really good that you can refill them because it's like you're not wasting the packaging and stuff. So I'm going to use a little, what are these things called? Powder puffs. And I'm just going to put that everywhere pretty much. This combo is like what I take everywhere with me. I am always reapplying powder. It's just a necessity because I get quite oily skin, like not when I'm putting makeup on, like it's not like an all day thing, but it's like gradually throughout the day. So like in a few hours my skin will start to get a bit oily, so that's when I start reapplying the powder and stuff. But I'm always taking powder with me, even like on like nights out and stuff. Like I'm always carrying powder. I just have to. And that's pretty much my base done. It doesn't look like I've done that much to my face on the camera, so I don't know whether that's gonna change when I look back at the footage, but yeah. So now we're gonna move on to the eyes. Okay, so I've got my little mirror out, you can see yourself. Got my little mirror. So the next step is eyeliner. So I don't do like crazy eyeliner, I just do it on my waterline. And the eyeliner that I use is this one. This is the Collection eyeliner. This is the brown one in the shade Brown 2. And again, I've used this for so long, like this has lasted me like a good 2 years. I'm not even joking. And yeah, I just put this right on my waterline. I don't put loads on, but I just love putting it on my waterline, and ever since I started doing it I can't stop because it really makes my eyes pop, especially because I've got brown eyes. It really makes them stand out a bit more when I've got something under them. So yeah, so I'm literally just gonna like pull my eye down and just put it right on my waterline. I used to be terrified of like putting eyeliner and stuff on my waterline, but it's really not that bad, because I don't like to put it like just straight on my under eye. Like I want to put it as close to my actual eyeball as possible. And then I just do like a tiny wing, like just to kind of finish it off. Okay, so now I've done the eyeliner, so you can like see the difference, can you? So now I'm gonna blend it out because I'm not gonna leave it like this. It looks a little bit crazy. So the brush that I'm gonna use is this like double-ended brush. So like the first side looks like this, and then there's a spoolie on the other side. I don't use this, but we're gonna use this part of the brush. This is the Define brush in A24, and I'm literally just gonna blend it out. And yeah, looks like that. So now we're done with the eyeliner, we're gonna now move on to mascara. So I'm gonna use my trusty eyelash curler to curl my lashes, because you know, it's a very important step, even though I don't feel like it does that much of a difference, but why not? Okay, I've curled my lashes. Now we're gonna put on some mascara, which is probably my favourite step, to be honest, because I love mascara. So the mascara that I like to use is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Love this one. Been using it for a long time. I'm actually gonna skip to when I finish my mascara because I pull some really strange faces when I put on mascara, and I don't want you to see that. So we'll skip to the next step. Okay, I've now finished putting my mascara on. As you can see, my eyebrows look really bold, so that's definitely going to be the next step. But before that, we're going to grab a little cotton buds, and this is like kind of gross, but I do this every time I do my makeup, so no judgment here. So you're going to lick one side of the cotton bud, and this is what I do to just get rid of any mascara that's like on my eyelids or under my eyes, because I don't want mascara all over my eyes. Just like that. So now we're going to move on to the eyebrows, which is a much needed step. So the eyebrow product that I use is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Again, love this, been using it for years. So this is in the shade, this is number 3. So this is just kind of like medium. And yeah, I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows basically. It actually took me years to grow my eyebrows. Like, I haven't got much eyebrow hair there now anyway, but they're definitely a lot better than what they used to be. Like when I was younger, I honestly swear to God, I literally didn't have any eyebrows. Like, I literally had none, and it was so bad. So then like when I did my makeup, it just looked like I had bold eyebrows, but I just didn't have any. And I also didn't know how to fill them in myself. I was like really bad with that, but now I've kind of learned how to fill them in. So this is what they now look like without being blended in a little bit. Now I'm going to use the opposite side of the thingy and I'm just going to blend that in. There we go. That is the eyebrows blended in. That's definitely, what's the word? It's definitely like brought my makeup all together. So now we're pretty much like done with my makeup. But obviously got to do my lips. But I'm just gonna kind of re-go over some things on my face. And now is time for the lips. So this is again kind of gross. I mean, you can decide if it's gross or not. I'm going to use the opposite side of the cotton buds. I'm going to lick it. And I'm just going to go over my lips like this. And this is just to get rid of all of the makeup products that have landed on my lips, pretty much. And see how much like more red my lips have gotten now. So anytime you've got like foundation on or like concealer, powder, it tends to get on your lips unless you like close your lips, but mine just naturally goes on my lips. So it's always handy to just get like a wet cotton bud and just kind of wipe it off, or use like a wet tissue or something. So now we're going to move on to the lips. So my go-to lip combo is both products from e.l.f. and I'm not going to do like a different lip combo just for this video because this is meant to be like my everyday makeup, so this is what I would wear every day. So the lip liner is this e.l.f. lip liner. It's going a bit short because I've used it for ages, but this is the e.l.f. Cream Glide lip liner in the shade, I don't know. I actually don't know what colour this is. This is not good. Okay, well I can't find the lip colour for this, which is a bit annoying, so apologies about that. If I can find it anywhere, then I will let you know. But yeah, I'm not actually sure of the name of this, so sorry about that. I'm actually going to sharpen it because it's a little bit sharp. I'm just going to apply it like normal. Looks like this, just a very like natural colour. I really like it. And then I'm just going to move on straight to gloss. And again, this is the e.l.f. gloss. These I think are quite new. This is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. So it's not really a gloss. It is glossy, but it's like not a clear gloss. Again, it's just a nice like neutral colour, pretty much matches the lip liner. So it's got like this like massive brush. I'm just gonna put a little bit on there. And there's the lips. And then the final step is setting spray. So the setting spray that I use is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is really great, I really like this. Again, lasts really long, like super long. So I would recommend this a lot. I know Charlotte Tilbury is like really expensive, and there's obviously loads of alternatives you could use, but this is just what I like, and I've only like just bought a new one of these after like 2 years of using it. So, and I use it every day, so that's how you know it lasts a long time. So I'm just gonna spritz the face. And I think we are done with the makeup look. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, if you want to see more get ready with me's, let me know, and I can definitely do like a get ready with me that's more for like a night out, so that's a bit more like full coverage. I'm not like an expert in the makeup department, but I love putting on makeup, so yeah, that's why I've done like a get ready with me. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye!